Well, as many of you know, over the past number of days and a couple of weeks, I guess now, we've had considerable feedback with regards to cuts to the justice system in the province as a result of Budget 2013. And while I certainly personally don't agree with some of the commentary, I do appreciate that legitimate concerns were raised through this process. And I spoke to the Premier. Mr. Marshall and I had a discussion, and we spoke to the Premier last week. We were directed to get a group of stakeholders together, as you will be familiar with, to examine the budget implications for the province with respect to justice, and if needed, to develop solutions that would guarantee our justice system remains top-notch, one that people in the province can have confidence in. We did meet last night, and I would like, first of all, to thank all of those who participated in the process, along with Minister Marshall and myself and Minister Kennedy as Minister of Finance. We had the High Sheriff, Ernie Boone, Nick Avis from the Legal Aid Society, and Bob Simmons as a representative of the external legal community. I have to say that it was, before I go on, I also want to acknowledge that we've had discussions with the three chief judges and justices of the province, and they also provided us with some insight and commentary on things that we might want to consider as part of this process. It was indeed very frank and very productive discussion around some of the issues, and I'm happy to say that as a result of those discussions and further discussions after that last night and today, between myself, Minister Marshall, Mr. Kennedy, and the Premier, and others, that we are going to make some changes, and I'll highlight them for you very quickly as follows. With respect to public prosecutions, that is Crown Prosecutor's Office for the province, there are two vacancies in the system that have been there for some time as a result of a hiring freeze. Those will be filled immediately. We will further be reinstating two lawyer Crown Prosecutor positions in St. John's, and we will be funding an additional Crown Prosecutor position in Happy Valley, Goose Bay. With respect to legal aid, there are three vacancies on their books as well that have been there for some time. The hiring freeze will be lifted and those will be filled immediately, and funding will be reinstated for two further legal aid positions.
Prime Minister, what was that on legal aid? Two vacant and two more?
Three vacant.
Three vacant and two more?
Three vacant and two further. With respect to the Sheriff's Office, we will be reinstating one Deputy Sheriff position in St. John's. We'll be allocating a Deputy Sheriff position for Happy Valley, Goose Bay. All of the Deputy Sheriff vacancies that currently exist on the books will be filled, and I'm told, Mr. Boone can confirm this with you, but I'm told there's somewhere between 5 and 7 that were caught up in the hiring freeze and a number of other issues over the last several months. We will also establish immediately a casual call-in list for the Sheriff's Office, and we will provide the appropriate funding for that. All of these recommendations for the Sheriff's Office, I might add, thank Mr. Boone for that, and all of these recommendations we have accepted 100%. It's what he's brought forward, and he's provided us with a solid comfort level that with these changes and reinvestments that court security will not be an issue in the province. I'm also pleased to announce today, as part of the discussions that we've had and the feedback that we've received, that we will be conducting external reviews of the Sheriff's Office and the legal aid system with the focus of identifying potential efficiencies and to ensure that taxpayers' funds are being used effectively and efficiently. I want to finish by assuring the people of the province that our government and Premier Dunderdale continue to invest significantly in the justice system in Newfoundland and Labrador. Overall, gross expenditures for our department have increased significantly from $145 million in 2005-2006 to almost $240 million appropriated this year, which represents a 66% increase over an 8-year period. Despite the funding reductions this year, we continue to focus on providing safe, efficient, and effective policing, corrections, court facilities, and legal services throughout the province. As with other departments, we have had to do things more efficiently while maintaining effective services. We will continue with the focus that I have outlined, and will continue to ensure that Newfoundlanders and Labradorians can access the justice system in a safe and fair manner, And we are still investing in core areas to provide Newfoundlanders and Labradorians with the services that they require.